Customizing CorelDRAW's workspace, or creating multiple custom workspaces, offers several advantages that can significantly enhance productivity, efficiency, and user experience. Streamline your workflow by arranging tools and panels according to your specific needs and frequently used features. You can minimize the time spent searching for tools and increase your overall workflow speed. Let's take a look at the workspaces included by default in CorelDRAW. The Lite workspace is ideal for new users who are getting started. It features a clean look and feel that's especially designed to encourage exploration in a friendly environment. The CorelDRAW default workspace has been redesigned to provide a more intuitive placement of tools and controls. This workspace is ideal for users who have experience with other vector graphics software, as well as users who are familiar with CorelDRAW. Optimized for touch-enabled devices, the Touch workspace is ideal for fieldwork and sketching. Complete your tasks by using touch, dial, or a stylus, without needing a mouse or keyboard. The Illustration workspace is ideal for users who are looking for an intuitive and efficient workflow to create book cover designs, magazine ads, storyboards, and other types of illustrations. The Page Layout workspace is optimized for users who are focused on the arrangement of graphic and text objects to create compelling layouts for business cards, branding materials, product packaging, or multi-page documents, such as brochures and newsletters. This workspace has the look and feel of Adobe Illustrator, helping Illustrator users to get started quickly with CorelDRAW. If you customize this workspace further by adding the keyboard shortcuts for tools and commands commonly used in Illustrator, then any Adobe Illustrator users making the switch to CorelDRAW will find themselves in a very familiar environment, which makes designing simple and intuitive. The plus icons at the end of the Toolbox property bar and Dockers panels are the Quick Customize buttons. These allow you to remove unwanted tools from the toolbox, unwanted settings from the property bar, or choose which Dockers to have open at the start of each session. To remove any tools that you don't think you'll be needing for your projects, click on the Quick Customize icon and remove the checks next to the tools you want to disable. To restore the toolbox to the default settings, click on Quick Customize again and select Reset Toolbar. To add additional tools to the toolbox, click on Quick Customize and select Customize. Select or search for the tool or command you want to add and drag to the toolbox. In this case, I'll add the Collect for Output command. At the moment, the command is inactive as we have no objects on our page. Let's create some shapes. Now Collect for Output is active. To move a command from one toolbar to another, press Alt and drag. Click on the Quick Customize icon at the end of the property bar to disable any settings you don't need. Here too, we have the option of resetting or customizing the current property bar. Note that customizing the property bar will not have any effect on the settings listed in the Properties Docker. And finally, let's click on Quick Customize on the Dockers panel. This gives us an overview of all of the available Dockers, and we can open and close Dockers from here. Dockers can also be opened from the Windows Dockers menu. Creating a custom toolbar is easy. Using the Control and Alt keys, drag a tool or command to the desktop. The cursor will show a toolbar icon. If, however, you drag using only the Alt key, you are actually removing a tool, and in this case, the cursor will show an X symbol. To get the tool back, reset the toolbox. If there are no objects on the page, some of the tools you might want to add to your new toolbar might be inactive. In this case, place an object on the page and then add the tool. Once you have added all the tools and commands you need, it's time to give your new toolbar a name and save it. Choose Tools, Options, Customization, Command Bars. Look for your new toolbar and click on it to rename it. Save. You can leave your new toolbar floating in the drawing space or dock it at the top of the screen with the other toolbars. CorelDRAW allows us to change the whole appearance of the application. Go to Tools, Options, Customize. We have a choice between several neutral gray backgrounds, but we can also change CorelDRAW's desktop and window borders to any colors we like. If we've been commissioned to create some artwork that we know will be placed on a colored background, why not change the desktop color to match so that we can design for that environment? Returning to the customization settings, we can also adjust the scale of CorelDRAW's interface. This is especially useful when using multiple monitors, one of which may be very high-res, making CorelDRAW's icons look very small. Adjusting the interface scale makes seeing the icons and reading the menus much easier. When we take a closer look at the menus in Toolbox, we can see that some, but not all of the tools and commands, have keyboard shortcuts assigned to them. Working with keyboard shortcuts can be a lot faster than having to search and click with the mouse. Guidelines are something I'd like to be able to quickly toggle on or off, for example. So I'll go back into the customization settings and choose Commands. I'll choose to show all items. In the search box, I'll type Guidelines, and in this case, it's the Show Guidelines command I'm looking for. Under New Shortcut key, I'll add my new shortcut and click on Assign. If a command already has a shortcut key assigned to it that you perhaps can't remember, it will appear under Current Shortcut Keys, and you can choose to delete this if you wish, and just add a new one. If a shortcut key you are trying to assign already belongs to another command, you can check Assign and go to Conflict, and choose which of the commands you would prefer to assign the shortcut to. To see a list of all commands and tools that currently have keyboard shortcuts assigned to them, click View All. After clicking OK to save, our keyboard shortcut is ready to use and can now be seen under the View menu. I've now finished customizing my workspace. I have streamlined my toolbox, created my own custom toolbar, added keyboard shortcuts for my favorite commands, chosen which dockers I always want to have open when I start a project, and opened a couple of my favorite color palettes. I'm now ready to save my workspace by exporting it. I'll go to Window, Workspace, Export. I can select which items I want to export, but in this case, I'm going to select everything and click on Export. I'll give my new workspace a name and save. To use my new workspace and have it available for selection from the Window menu, I'll need to import it. I'll select the workspace file and click Open. I'll import this as a new workspace and give it a name. If I have created multiple workspaces for various workflows, I can also add a description of this workspace. After clicking Import, CorelDRAW will switch to the new workspace. In the future, my new workspace can be found in the Workspaces list under Other. Customizing your workspace gives you a personalized user experience, as a consistent and familiar layout can make the software more intuitive and comfortable to use, reducing the learning curve and allowing you to work more comfortably. By removing unused tools and panels, you can create a cleaner, less cluttered workspace, which can help you focus better on your work. Creating standardized environments can also be of great benefit in a team setting. Setting standardized custom workspaces can ensure all team members are using the same tools and layouts, facilitating smoother collaboration and communication.